Honestly, you are all abusing me already today. Hello, welcome in everyone. How are we all doing? Welcome. I'll start from the beginning. Charlotte, you were first today. Welcome in. Thank you so much for your 31st happy flap. And as for a caramel latte, I think it's a sign maybe you need to try it. If you keep getting it at Khaleesi's Cafe, you know? Hello, welcome in, Puli. Thank you for your 48th happy flap. I did not steal the coffee. I promise. Hello, Apple. Welcome in. Thank you for your happy flap. Hello, Pika. Thank you. Do you like the new model? Yeah, red and black is also one of my favorite color combinations. Pika also has a caramel latte today. That's incredible. We're on a caramel latte streak today, it seems. Pulley, you're here more for me than coffee. Come on. Thank you. This is my Targaryen. We have my little dragon on my shoulder that we need to name. Oh my god, you're watching me? I'm not sure. Guys, why is my emote won't move now? All my stuff is just off-center for some reason. I'm not sure why. Can someone spam some emotes for me? You have a cappuccino today, Puli. Let's go. Also, we do have some... There we go. New pigeon emotes. Fit to screen. Oh my god, where is it gone now? Oh god, that's the wrong thing. Guys, can you tell I'm a mess? I don't even know where this has gone. Oh god. Why did things keep moving on me? Hello, Hannah Banana. Yes, it works fine, but I don't know why it's all over the place. Like, sometimes it's not showing up. Sometimes it is showing up. Just... Oh my god, no, I don't want to do that. Just spam emotes for me, guys. That's all I need. What do you mean, what the fuck am I doing? I just need people to spam emotes for me a little. There we go. There we go. There we go. They look a lot better now, right? That looks good. Oh my god, look at them all. All the pigeons. Let's go. Oh, I love it. I love it.
7,000
Oh, okay.
pigeons.
I'm so glad you love the new ones. Aren't they so funny? They're so cute. Oh, God. What independent coffee shops are the best? I have my own design. We're all continuing with the emotes. Okay. We're good now, guys, I think. How are we all doing, though? We're all ready to Stardew. We need to name the little dragon on my shoulder, too, from the new model. Yes, pigeons everywhere. I think we have 2 new channel point redemptions also. So you can be excited for those. We'll see who finds them first. Spam army holds for the next attack? Yeah, definitely. So we'll go into the game. We shall go into our game. And we're so close, guys, to perfection. It's crazy. Also, look at you all at the bottom, just waddling around. Who's got who? Apple and Puli, you have the cute little propeller hat. Pika, you're just a cute little pigeon guy. And Hannah Banana, you've got like a little Robin Hood hat on. It's adorable. 15k points. Which one are we talking? There's 2 new ones. Can you spot the 2 new ones? Oh my god. Or using all the new pigeon emotes. I am on the train on the way home. A nice stream. It's just what I needed. Oh, who summoned Leon? Okay. Orb summoned Leon. Just bonked to kill it. Oh my god. And voice actor. God damn. So we've had Leon. I hope you all enjoyed that. And I'm being bonked. Okay. Love that for us. I hope I can entertain you on your train home, Hannah. I hope you had a great time with whatever you were doing. Okay, I have to voice actor today. VIP creature? Which one's that now? Wait. Oh, that's 100,000 VIP creature. Yeah, that's... Oh my god. Remember to vote in the poll above. I'm so overwhelmed. Chat, you are going crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Well, this is the new thing, okay? Now we've been summoned to the throne room. And Orb, it says it's time to play Resident Evil 7. So he has brought this very important discussion with the Queen. Oh my god, you all tied. Let's go. Hannah, you were in Hamburg, Germany on a city trip. I'm so glad you had a good trip. I want to visit Germany soon. Oh yes, Charlotte, I will take a drink. I took an extra drink. You chat are crazy today. I can't catch up with all the freaking requests. I'm sorry. I took an extra drink. We all agree we need to skip. Right, okay. Or bring your case forth. Come. And I will choose whether you are getting a punishment or if I will play. You all have to try and like get me on board with this now. We should probably put spooky music on, but I don't have it. What do you mean you're on Orb's side? Elden Ring? Right now, you have to bring forth a different request if you want Elden Ring. I know, Hannah! It's crazy up in here. I can't keep up. You're letting me know. Okay, that's very nice. But what if I don't want to? You summoned me for an audience. You're in my throne room. Maybe for Halloween, we'll see. Oh god. Maybe. But I'm still gonna punish you and you have to brush my dragon's teeth. Right? It's not gonna be a good time, Hannah, honest to god. Halloween stream announcement. Does it sound like I'm giving you a choice? The game is incredible. Yeah, but I don't like... Right, listen, okay. I love books. I love stories, reading books. I do not like playing games that are strictly story-based. I like to have my own freedom. Oh my god. Okay, Leon has been... Is that my only reason to play Resident Evil for Leon and his juicy bud? Ah. Oh god, we're all... Is this gonna be everyone's favorite? Yeah, everyone. Oh god, I'll force my sister to raid me one time. Okay. But Orb for this summon and for... Well, then what's the point in playing Resident Evil if there's no Leon? Like, no. I don't know why sound alert keeps coming up that I've been bonked when it's obviously you've all blessed me with Leon's butt. But I thought you'd all like that little Leon butt shenanigans. I think it was very nice, very juicy. And now I'm being shamed, okay.
Shame. Shame.
Okay, I actually don't know why I'm getting notified when you all spam that because it's turned off. Who knows? Who the heck knows? You wanted to summon the pigeons, but it's sold out. Who I didn't even know there was a limit. The gameplay. Who knows? But Orb, your punishment is you have to brush my dragon's teeth. So I hope you enjoy that. That is your punishment. And now we are going back to our game. Punishment has been served. I've said maybe. Now we go back to Stardew. We decorated a little in the last. Oh god, the child. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to put a friggin' limit on the throne room too. Fully bring forth your request to the queen. Your homies with the dragon. What do you mean I paid 15,000? You requested an audience, you paid all the money. That it says in the description that I may say yes or I may say no. There's no you summoned me, good sir. So you have to bring forth your case. You're eating away at my game time here. You want to see the journey? Okay, I'm gonna be putting a poll up. An achievement. I am not getting 100% on Elden Ring. You can kiss that. I'm probably not even gonna put it past like the fucking the beginning tutorial. If that's sort of what you want to see, like hours of me trying to get past the tutorial, then that like great for you. Hydrate Nyrex, thank you, Charlotte. I'll switch back to the screen now. Pulley paid 15,000 coffees for this. Oh god. I am also confused, Hannah. Oh my god. Okay, we'll see. A poll will go up on Discord later for, like, once we've finished 100% in Perfection Run on Stardew, I will put a poll up on what game we sort of focus on next, I guess you could say. Although I do want to play modded. But, Puli, for wasting my time. Same, Hannah, I love Stardew. I want to play modded after this. They all want me to play games that are gonna make me rage. So, you know. Who knows? But Puli, as punishment for summoning me for this stupid request, you are being burned by a dragon. Dragonfire is your punishment. Okay, now we are going back to our game. Okay. My dream as a young lad was to see you build. Okay. On the right path? I'm on the right path. Look at me. Not you, Pika. That was for Puli. He summoned me for stupid matters. And he has confused me and Hannah. We are both kerfuffled in the brain. It is a hard time for us here. Okay, we have things to be doing. We have to make money, guys. We have to. I forgot we had an ostrich. Yes, we have to. And I need garlic oil, I think. I think that's what I needed to make. We have much to do. You need to make 15k for another meeting? Oh god. We'll see. We shall see. Hopefully all the audio is good for you guys also. If it's too loud or too quiet, let me know. Don't give him the money, Hannah. Why are they all so grumpy? Who knows? Who knows why they're so grumpy? True believe? Oh my god. You'll teach me Elden Ring? I'm not sure I'll enjoy it. Okay, great, Hannah. Great. That's the thing, everyone. Okay, we have lots to sell. Maybe I'll give it a go, but I'm not sure. Fluff, go in there. Oh, I have so many mods that I'm planning to use. I basically filled up my entire, who's calling you sensible? Oh god, okay. The mods is basically every mod I can get my hands on. It's already in a file and ready to go. Hannah being the only sensible one in chat today. Do you all like the new Pidge? I think he's adorable. Okay, what are we selling? We're selling you. You. Yeah, Charlotte has a more worthy cause than that is Nyrax, so... So we're gonna spend today... What did I have planted here? And why was it not coffee? Am I going crazy? Probably. Oh my god. You are all... Pulley, we'll see, okay? We'll see. I can't make promises, but we'll see. Okay, ancient fruit wine is done. We can put more in. Look at it all. Isn't it beautiful? I need to set up another... Well, no. We need to make more kegs, but I ran out of wood. And then we need to go to the island, because we need the rest of the ingredients for our cooking endeavors, because I aspire to be a 5-star chef here on Stardew. Oh my god, Pulley. Oh my god, we're wasting my time now? Oh my god. Trying to put me on the right path? Chat. I am getting very distracted today. Ugh. Who would have thought Pulley would be the troublemaker today, huh? Remember, if I miss a keg, scream at me in chat. I think I missed a keg. Huh? Harry Styles? Pink cake means Harry? Maybe, maybe not. I am so confused. I think so, Charlotte. I think so. Everyone's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Did I use all the gold? Yes, I did. Right. Are there any kegs not kegging? Oh yes, up here. There is one single. You're on a sugar high? Oh my god. You're making hairstyles jokes now, Puli. Right. Honestly, Charlotte, I could do with like 8 more coffees. So hear me out. Do I take all this starfruit wine out of these casks and just put the ancient fruit wine in? Is that something that's worth doing? Hannah, just ignore him, honestly. I think I'm gonna take out the starfruit wine. Oh god, no, I didn't mean to break it. Oh my god, please stop what is this? Orb, please talk some sense into him. I am so confused. God damn it, I broke the wrong thing. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel right now, Hannah. Puli, don't make me put you on a timeout. Oh god. God damn it. Why am I so bad at this? My guy. Oh my god. I don't think they do. I think he's completely making it all up, Hannah. He's playing mind games. On our sweet little innocent brains. Oh my lord. See, he's distracting me. Right. This is his plan. He, honestly. Do not drink it. We need money. Okay, do all the casks look like they're casking? I think they are maybe, possibly, who knows? Okay. You've confused yourself? Oh my god. When are you going to play the arcade game? Will that be the last stream? I have no clue. Oh my god. Is it Journey of the Prairie King? Because I really don't want to. I've tried to play. It drives me crazy. We'll keep our cheese there. And now we have mayo to sell, which is great. Love that. I believe they're fine. I'm gonna have faith in my eyes for once. What was it? I need to make more kegs. And now what are we out of? Copper and iron. Love that for us. We can smelt some more. We're gonna have to do a Skull Cavern run. Okay. Can you get copper in Skull Cavern? What oil did I have to make is the question. Oh, and I bought all the recipes as well. That we still have to make. So I needed oil and garlic. 10 garlic for an oil? God damn. Holy shizballs, man. How many hours do you have? I have 20 hours. I need to keep playing. That's not enough hours, Pooly, honestly. I think I have 152. It might be Charlotte. I have like a chill gaming playlist on. So it could have possibly. Where did I not get any more seeds? No? Okay, I'm crazy. Or I have no clue what you've come into this conversation with, if I'm being completely honest with you. Oh, yeah. What ores can you get in Skull Cavern? Because I need copper. I mean, I could buy it, but I don't want to. Because I need to save all my money. Copper. Do I sound like I'm saying copper? Oh god. I'm sorry. We blame the accent here. It's okay, Hannah. I understood what you meant. It's fine. Do you guys change it which farm you play on, or do you always do the standard one? Oh my god, Charlotte. I aim to have that many hours. I think I've done... I don't know. I usually stick to what farm. Like, this is my first time on the meadow. Is this the meadow farm? I can't remember where I put all my mushrooms. Honestly, Hannah, it's fine. Go to the quarry. Yep. As expected. What was my plan here? I know I was gonna put trees out here. Okay, we're going. Yes, my brother is streaming. Not right now, but have I given others the urge? My brother isn't consistent with streaming. He's more of a go with the flow. So he's either gonna stream every single day for God knows how long, or he's gonna like stream like once every month. I have faith though. That's right, I need to tap. The urge for Stardew. Gotta love a bit of Stardew, honestly. What have I got? I have so much junk, it's ridiculous. Garlic, oil, mushrooms. Oh my god, I'm racing to my bed right now. Oh, bookseller. Oh, I don't need any more books, okay. I would want to be a streamer today and tomorrow, and then I'll get bored and find a new hobby. I have no clue what you said. Ooh, we made some bank. Let's go. Oh my god. Damn auto mod. Damn frigging auto mod. What is that? Blessing of Waters. Okay. Fortune teller. Okay. No skull cavern for us. Look at this demon. We still had to decorate a bit more too. Yeah, Egg Festival. I might just get a load of strawberry seeds, to be honest. Sell. I don't know how many tillables brother, how many tillables tiles is this? Oh god. 5. You lot are chatting like crazy today. Hydrating Nyrex, thank you so much. I'm sure he very much appreciates it. Only 24? I want for all 3. Oh god. Where did my scarecrow go? need to get a new Mr. Quick quest as well. Now I can't remember where that scarecrow went. Did I have him in the middle? Where did I have him? I'll just put him here, it's fine. Right, if I count, we'll be here forever. 144, okay, that's how many strawberries we'll be getting then. Okay. Wrong door. I might start selling diamonds too. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Right? That would be so much cuter. I hate how they're just sticking out like sore thumbs. It's so annoying. I will eventually have to stop using this as a tree farm. Because I have plans. Now, is a slime, one of those slime hutches, worth it? Because I don't know if it's worth it or not. Right, what do we have left to craft? Shout at me if... Okay, we need that. I think I've pretty much crafted all of this. Crafted one of you. I need to do speed grow, but I need pine tar. Okay. I need mahogany seeds. Okay. I've done all the bombs. Done one of you, done one of you, done you, done you, done you. You. Too much work? Okay. Then I'm not doing that. I need to do a rain totem. I think I need to do a jack-o'-lantern for... I need that. If I go past something, I know I need to do that. Done that one. Done that, done that. Need to do this one. I just need to get the seeds. Need that. Need to do that. That. Done that. Done that. Done that. Done that. That one. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I kind of want skull braziers. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna put all of this in here for whenever I need it. Interesting. So I need lots of pineapples, is what you're saying. Well, off to Ginger Island we go. Where are the animals? They already hate me. Where is my chicken? There he is. Truffle, truffle, truffle. Like, I don't know if pigs are worth investing more in also. Do not eat the truffle. See, I never played Harvest Moon. See, I was never really a big gamer as a kid. I was more of a bookworm. But I've heard a lot of great things. Interesting. Just before your time, brother? Oh my god. You trying to make us all feel old? Harvest Moon? It's on PC now, right? You can play it on PC. Because maybe it's a game that I can give a go off stream. I've currently got Moonlight Peaks and Coral Island that I'm playing off stream. And I'm really enjoying both of those. What Nintendo was it on? Because I have multiple old consoles, so maybe I can give it a go. Okay. I need more beehives with fairy rose honey. These are gonna be kind of out of sync, but it's fine. I won't harvest until they're all done. Okay, we'll get pineapples going as well. It's a game. Well, you can always still play it. Hannah, I feel that. I was the same with The Sims. Like, that game, I used to have notebooks, like, full of plans for houses and families, and I would draw everything and write all the information that I needed. You. Yeah, I loved Sims. Yeah, I had to expand this, if I remember correctly. So I could probably put more on. I think that was the first game I really got into. Like, I remember it was like the first thing I would do. As soon as I got home from school, it would be Sims. Pooley knows a lot about games. Okay, I think I had to ship one Rice grain, maybe. I can't remember if I needed rice grains for recipes. Hydrate and posture check. Thank you, Pika. I will do it in just a moment. Very important business going on here. I think I'm probably gonna need a little more. What did I need rice grain for? No, I think I had to ship. I don't know if I have to ship 1 or 2. Oh, I don't know. 1, okay, good. I kind of want to put these here for now. We need to work more on our little island farm because it's kind of a mess. Okay, I think I have what I need now. I hope. Bye, Hannah. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have a safe journey. It is not time to steal my watering can, Pika. You take that back. I'm probably gonna sell this. I didn't plant the damn pineapples. Freaking A, mate. What is sheep? Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the happy flap. And your coffee, you have a latte. Sounds delicious. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I am just zooming around trying to figure out what I'm doing because I have no clue whatsoever. I can't believe I forgot to do the pineapples. Okay, they're all the meals we've cooked. Coffee can go in there. Let's see. There's still recipes that I don't know. This one I need. Ooh, I didn't make a lucky lunch. Okay, we can make that. We've cooked that once. Okay, we didn't make that one. We've done that one. Done that one. Ginger ale. We need ginger. I swear I had ginger. Cranberry candy. We need an apple. Okay. We need an apricot. Okay. Apple, apricot. Do not eat the lucky lunch. I swear I had this stuff. I have 2 ginger. I'm gonna put those things in there for now. Which emote isn't there? What emote isn't? What? You will multiply? Damn right you will. Brother, you have more than a few sheep. Oh wait, what did I need? Apricot, apple. Apricot, apple. I honestly can't remember what else we needed. Was it cranberries? Do I even have cranberries? This is not good. Fudge monkeys. Oh yes, that emote. I can try and put it back in. Interesting. Okay, we can make that. Fruit salad we can make. If anyone sees one I haven't cooked, shout at me. Stir fry. I need kale. What? My damn kale. Thank you for your happy flat, Pika. Triple shot espresso we've done. I need to make that. I need a bok choy. God damn it. Oh my god. I am just a baby. I don't know why it keeps coming up with just Bonkalisi. Honestly. 15 stream streak water sheep, let's go. So what was it I needed? Okay, now I need an omelette and a parsnip. Do I have an omelette? I should have an omelette, right? Can anyone see an omelette? There. I need hash browns. My god. This is gonna drive me crazy. What do the hash browns look like? Organize. They're not in that one. Yeah, I'm not sure why everything is glitching, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just looking for the hash browns. I swear I made hash browns. But apparently I didn't. Can I make them? Or do I not have them? Dish of the sea. Okay. I've made that now. I need a parsnip. Do I not have a parsnip? Oh my god. Cooking's gonna drive me crazy. Probably. Who even knows? I have no parsnips. What the heck? I'm gonna have to plant some. Omelette. I think this cooking is actually gonna send me freaking crazy. I think I'm gonna sell the honey. I still don't know what to do with all that. Oh my god. I'm going crazy, guys! Oh my god. What season are we in? Spring, okay. Oh, I have strawberries. We can plant those then. And I'm gonna put that in there for now. I need to make tappers. I wish I could search for items instead of running around like a headless chicken. That would be wonderful. Where would I put tappers? Can anyone see tappers? I cannot see tappers. Wait, I see them. Okay, we got them. We're good. I knew I made them. Is there a parsnip in here? Can anyone see a parsnip? This is just a chest of randomness. No. We're gonna have to get parsnips tomorrow. I still don't know how to get into the casino. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Stupid baby. Wait, whose birthday is it tomorrow? No one's. It's a festival. Okay. Okay, how many strawberry seeds did I have to buy again, brother? Right, okay, we made some more money. Also, you all reached 56 eggs so far, so that's an extra 30 minutes added to the stream. Or 58, sorry. Extra time added to the stream. What is that baby doing? It looked so freaking weird then. Okay, take a battery to the tunnel. What tunnel? Take a rainbow shell to the box. What? Yeah, but why? Is there a quest that I don't know about? For the keycard. But do I have to accept a quest, or can I just do those things? Stupid piece of wood. I should have it? A secret note. Secret notes. Oh. Oh, okay, and then... So... Hang on. Oh, fudging monkeys. I need to go and get more seeds. So I need... a battery. A battery. Do I have a... Where the hell do you get a rainbow shell from? 10 beets? Do I even have 10 beets? Oh, fucking monkeys. Solar essence. How many solar essence? Big ace of dragon skull. Take a battery to the tunnel. I don't know if I have 10 beads. Fudge my life. Battery. Beetroot. I don't think I have beetroot. Fudge my life. I'm just putting random shit in here now. I might have a rainbow shell. This one, okay. Why does he want 10 beetroots? Weirdo. I have 2. I'm gonna have to grow more. Let's buy the... what do you call it? Seeds first. Strawberry seeds. Can't remember how many we needed. I think I get a flamingo. Why not? Okay. And we needed speed grow stuff. Hang on. Where's my fertilizer? Hyper speed grow. Let me see if I can make any more. Yes. Okay, I can make 8. That's fine. Are we referencing the Swedish dude from Frozen? Oh shit, where did my solar essence go? I very much need that. Okay, and I need... oh, there's my beads. Oh, I didn't say hello to the animals again. They're gonna hate me. Where should we get our flamingo? He is very important to our... okay, he's gone there. Okay, we have stuff we need to do tomorrow. Like getting kale. I don't know where all the kale's gone. We need to check if it's someone's birthday. It's Haley's birthday, okay. Where's the other child? Where is the demon? Fortune teller. They're in good humor. This would be a great time to do Skull Cavern. Okay. I kind of don't want the cactus fruit right now. Okay. Calico Desert Festival starts tomorrow. So we need to be prepared. So we can just do the mines then, I suppose. For God's sake. Hopefully they grow quickly. See, the chickens love me. It's everything else that doesn't. There we go. I pet the pig. Okay, we can sell you and you. Let's go see Haley quickly. Gotta tame the grass before it gets out of control. Then we have to call the horse. Not enough room. Excuse me, my horse is not that chunky. He is majestic. Now where the heck is Haley? Parsnips. We need parsnips. Okay. Oh god, cutscene. I always clean under the cushions. It's your turn this week. Oh god. You're being childish, Haley. I do the vast majority of work in this house and you know it. Oh, it's that new girl from the farm. Oh, that's just not... She has a name, you know. Hey, I bet you'll understand my point of view here. Sigh. I'm really sorry to involve you in this, Khaleesi. Haley is complaining because I asked her to clean under the cushions. It's only because I cleaned them last week. Stop whining and just clean it. Haley, why not have this be your one weekly job? Okay. Sigh. Alright, you win. I guess this can be my job every week. Then there won't be any reason to argue over it. Thanks, Khaleesi. That was a great solution. She kind of acts like a spoiled brat. Gasp, you got this from me? Wow, Khaleesi, this is the best birthday gift ever. Okay, how much do you love me now? Not enough. We need to tap the trees up in the quarry. So I might just use the minecarts quickly for that. And then we can put you there, you there. There we go, I can make a few. I'm not sure what my plan was here, if I'm honest. Maybe I was gonna put 2 more rows here, row there. 2 more rows here. Possibly. Who knows? Okay, back to the bus stop. Now we need to go to Ginger Island. Oh, I need parsnips. Okay, parsnips. It is farmer. I might buy 10 of each. That way, if I ever need anything, I can just have it. Kale. I need kale. Orb, you've only just now gotten your coffee. You have an iced caramel latte. That sounds delicious. Okay, that's 10 of each. And a bit more. Oh god, Haley, why are we here? Khaleesi, come here, quick. My bracelet is gone. I know I had it on when I got here. But now it's gone and I can't find it anywhere. To anyone watching that isn't subscribed, doesn't have turbo or an ad blocker, ads are about to start, so please take this chance to go grab a drink, use the bathroom, and stretch your legs. I'll never find another one like it. I'm really sorry. Sigh. Maybe it'll wash up on another shore. I can't bear to think of it at the bottom of the ocean. Sorry, great grandma. I lost your precious bracelet. Please forgive me. Could she have dropped it nearby? Am I meant to look for it now? Where is it? There it is. Is that... You found it! Thank you so much, Khaleesi. You're a lifesaver. Is she kissing me? Does she know I'm married? I won't forget what you did for me here. Poor bucko. He's like, God damn. Haley probably doesn't care now. Let's go, bucko. Okay. What was I doing here again? I can't remember why I had to come to the island. There was a reason that I cannot remember. No. Oh, pineapples. Okay. Do I have another sprinkler? Yes, I do. I think I was gonna do the parsnips in the... Why does it do that? Dude. Okay, where's the sprinkler here? Oh, it's not gonna be even, is it? It's gonna be kind of odd, but it's fine. Oh god. Can I till this? No, I cannot. Okay. Never mind. It's fine. We are gonna put pineapples. And maybe for now I could just do some parsnips. Some green beans. Cauliflower. I think I have enough potatoes. Kale. I need his kale. Okay. I'm not sure I like where I've put it, but it's okay. Maybe we can have an area where there's like always things growing. So like one of each flower or two of each flower, etc. just to continue the... Rice doesn't need watering, right? As long as it's next to water. We could do this. And just have an extra thing here. And I needed ginger. There we go then, I put it next to some water. It's fine. And I can't get a new quest from Mr. Queen until tomorrow, but then it's the desert festival, so... We'll get this wood. What's my oh yeah, my inventory is full. God damn. What can I get rid of? Sap. Oh, it despawned, you bitch. That just makes me sad. Pika, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I will do that in just a moment. Gotta bring Bucko back. Gremlin duties, yes. Always on the gremlin duties. Okay. Oh my god, I keep... Battery... Solar essence. Because I think I needed seeds for something that I can't remember. Okay, spring seeds I need to put in here. I don't know why that's in there. Or that. Or the corn. Or that. Okay. May as well sort these out while we're here. Okay, there's summer. Don't know why any of that is in there. Rare seed. Spring. Summer. Summer seeds. Summer. Summer. Okay. I hate when the chests aren't all organized. Full. That's summer all full. So I guess I could keep those there. Fruit trees I can put in here. Hey, I have no clue why it's there. I need to put it down there. Thank you for the head pats, Pika. Coffee can go in there for now. I have things everywhere and it's stressing me out. Yeah, I still have the mini game to get done, which I'm not looking forward to at all. The tapas I can keep by the house for now. It's gonna be probably fun for you lot to watch me be tortured. But not fun for me at all. Okay. Can I take this battery to the bridge now, brother? I can't remember what you said. Battery... Is that you as a pigeon, Puli? Do I just put it in there? It worked. The lockbox switch opens inside. There's a note. Your first task, bring a rainbow shell to the train platform. Leave it in the box. Okay. We still have to wait for the rhubarb, but it's fine. Beets, not rhubarb. I think I did beets. I hope I did beets. I swear I did beets. I don't even... Is there even rhubarb in the game? Who knows? Okay. Where's the box? I've never done this. Is this it? You throw the shell into the box. Immediately a note falls down. Well done. Your next task. Place 10 beets inside Mia's fridge. Okay. Random fact from Pika. There's a sleeping disorder called exploding head syndrome that makes a person hear sudden gunshot or explosion-like sounds in their sleep. Damn. Damn. Sandy sells it? Why didn't you tell me sooner? There's me just planting 3. See, Pika, now you know. Khaleesi facts are always very, very fascinating. Right. I swear I did beets. I can't even see. So we just have to hope that Khaleesi did something right. Oh wait, no, I thought that was, you meant beetroot. She sold beetroot, not... Did I buy beetroot? Where did you get beetroot from? And I did have more pineapple seeds. God damn it. I'll have to go and check tomorrow because it's the desert festival thingy majiggy. Okay, do I have a I do. What do we take with us? Oh god, I should have bought... Is there time to buy stairs? Is there? It's probably cutting it very, very fucking short. We're gonna try anyway. We are gonna fucking try. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Lady. Scared the fucking shit out of me. Give them all to me. But now I'm not gonna make it home. I should have brought a farm totem with me. Why am I such an idiot? Oh wait, no, I did have time. Never mind. Desert. We'll take those. That. Maybe that's it. That can go down there. I don't need all the tools. I kind of want to take... We'll see how that goes. I don't think I'll need my horse flute tomorrow. I don't have many bombs, is the thing. And that can go in there. We'll have to see how it goes. Without bombs. Go to sleep, Khaleesi. Desert Festival. We have no time. Okay. Hello. What is my luck? Fortune teller. They're neutral, not great, not the worst. And I'm zooming. We'll quickly go buy some bombs. Where the hell did I get that? Okay, now. Oh my god, look at this dude. Suspicious guy. Psst. Hey kid, you been watching those races? Pretty exciting, huh? Bye, brother. No thank you, suspicious man. Gotta go see a guy about a free cactus. Come back later. Okay. Mr. Lucky Hands. We just have to stand and wait until 9 AM. Which is sad, but we will wait. Did I miss? Opens at 9. Okay. Sandy, do you want some cheese? This looks wonderful. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Hope you enjoy the cheese. Is it closed today? Are you serious, Sandy? Curse you. Everyone's just loading in. Okay. Rare fruit. Uncomfortably hot. Okay, we have our luck. Yes, okay, give me one. Collect 15 pieces. Level 30. Let's go. Request overnight. Okay. We're gonna just go down. No one said I couldn't use ladders. Yay, skeletons are after me. Oh shit. Not what I want. Ah! Holy fucking shit, man. Finally, I got an auto petter. Fucking A. Oh my god. I am very happy. Auto petter, so I don't have to go and pet the animals all the time. Yes, I have an auto petter. Oh my god, I need to eat? Yeah. So it just means that my animals will love me no matter what. Oh my god, I used 2 by accident. Oh great, mummies have become angry. I just want to try and get down to 50. Sadly, no. Imagine if they get right. Oh my god, I would cry. Oh god, I need to eat. I would honestly cry. Why won't they love me? I need the coal, please. No, okay, okay, never mind. I don't need it. No effect. Okay, great. Love that. Put the bomb down. Nope. Nope. Thank you, sir. Well, that was an easy kill. Let's go. Nope, as soon as I hear those little demons, I'm gone. Mm-mm-mm. Why are they so mean to me? An auto grabber. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine. Holy fucking shit. They were not joking when they said they were mad at me. Jump, jump, for my love. Jump in, da 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 da. Oh, food is half as effective. Love that for me. What's a lot? What have I done, huh? Nope, 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 nope. Your mama not teach you manners, sir. Nuh-uh. I am out of here. Oh my lord. I don't want infested floors. What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? Okay. Myself, it seems. Nope. Life elixir, please. Thank you. More monsters! Why is this so mean? What did I do? Yes, I am just a baby. And it's putting me through this torture. How many more monsters are you giving me? Because this is unfair. I want to hold a meeting. This is just uncalled for. This is unfair. Khaleesi does not want to be a part of that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nope, 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 nope. They are very much bullying me, Pika. I feel very much bullied. No. Oh my god. Go away! I'm just a baby. Lord, have mercy. Cozy game, my ass. This is no cozy game, people. Fudging monkeys, man. I'm not even getting good floors. Mr. Slime, go away. I don't want you today. Literally, Pika, I want to cry. Nope, nope, nope. Dude, no. Thank you. I do not want to be a part of your shenanigans. Oh my god. Please tell me someone's seeing all this shit. Oh my god. I need to mega bomb that bitch. Nope. More bats? I don't know. Yeah, there is a mod where you can do that. Oh my god. Usually I only need one piece of cheese. But because of the bad luck buffs I keep getting, I need 3 pieces. Oh, fudge. What is this? Dudes. It is quite literally a trap. No, I don't want to. Oh my god. I don't want to be a part of this. My Christ. I need to eat. And my luck buff is gone, so we need to get the luck buff back. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm just like, leave the mine. And I put it for harder mines tomorrow. Submit today's highest egg rating. I only got 28 eggs? What the heck? Nah. I got 207. Lies. Nothing I want there. Wallpaper. Nothing I want there. Okay. Peace for a short amount of time, yes. I have a... Why is this woman so expensive? Mystery box. There is nothing that I want here. I probably should have stayed longer, but like, we did okay. Now, for auto petters, I don't know if I have to put them inside or outside. So, you guys are just gonna get that. Thank you for the hair pets, Pika. Very much appreciate those. We have to set up for tomorrow's run now. Wait, no. I need my cheese. Otherwise I die. One thing we don't want is Khaleesi's death upon our hands. Okay, they're growing. They're fine. We got some good iron. That's good. We've been running low. Okay, not enough. And copper. We got some copper. Yeah, and we got the harder mines tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to that at all. I'm gonna start selling diamonds. I'm not sure why, I just want to. Okay. We should be okay on things. Potentially. The music? Yeah. Is this? What is this? Me. Mm-hmm. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. It is getting late. Do I have... I don't think I have a magic rock candy. I do. Maybe I should just back down one of those and just run for it like a mad lady on crack. That would be, you know, the way to go. And we're off. Stupid baby. +1 ore. No, I wanted extra luck so I could buff myself even more. We got a very good luck day. So if we +5 that, I think we're gonna bomb it. Which I love. Right. Wait, what did I put in there that I needed? There was something... What did I have? Oh, that. Okay, and that. Khaleesi, don't be an idiot. Are these almost done? I really need them. Have you all been petted? I think you have, right? Yes. So hopefully they'll never hate me again. Who knows? Maybe we'll get another auto petter. Fudge my life. Right, okay, we're good. If I'm taking this, there's no point in this, I don't think, because you can't stack food buffs. Alright, what challenge? Reach level... Okay, I'm obviously gonna do level 30, my guy. And plus we have the harder mines today, so I'm probably gonna be screaming my face off. Eh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm sorry! Okay, maybe we just reach level 30 first. Nope. Monsters do more damage. I meant to have so much luck. What the frick, man? Speed boost. Great. Me have like plus 10 luck and just... yeah. Food is half effective? Are you freaking serious? Swear this game hates me. More monsters. Love that for me. I'm just gonna... oh god, why is that? There's not meant to be monsters here. What the heck? It's a treasure room. I don't want a dark cowboy hat either. Oh my Christ. 10 luck day my ass. Holy shit. My guys, what is going on? What is your issue? What is your issue? Do you have one? Holy hell. Holy guacamole. Nope. Ow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Eh. What is this shit, man? You can shove one, mate. No effect. Okay. How many fucking flies? Mummies are angry, okay. Love that for us. Pumpkin soup. Bugs become assassin bugs? What the heck is that shit? Nope, 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 nope. Oh my Christ, man. What is this shit? Fucking assassin bugs. Nope. Mate. Eh! Fuck off. Fucking A. Nope. Iridium bar. Oh shit, I don't like all that. You know what? I don't even like the look of that one. Or that one. God. You're not touching me. I don't like this shit. Nope. I don't want to be a part of that shit. Dude. That is what I thought, my guy. Holy shit. Ah! I'm hating every fucking second of this shit. Oh, fucking A. Dude, let me be. Fuck off. What? I don't even know what that said. Monsters do more damage? Are you fucking serious? They already do enough. Where the fuck is my luck? I have better fucking luck on a bad luck day. Oh, fuck off. My guy. No, thank you. No, I don't like this shit. How about no to you? And everything. I'm just going down. I'm going fucking down. I don't need a cherry sapling. I think I was lied to. I don't think the spirits are happy today. If anything, they're fucking crazy ass bitches. No. Nope. How have I not got a single prismatic shard? Dude. Oh, thank freaking Christ. They already do more damage. What the fuck, man? Nope. Nope. I hate mummy floors, so... God. Fucking shitface! I lost all my fucking eggs. Are you shitting me? I am so freaking mad. Breathe, Khaleesi. Oh, I want that. Hang on. Did I just waste a lot of money? Probably. And I need the rhubarb. How many you got, lady? One? Okay, never mind. I don't want a pierce sign. Do you have anything new? No. Okay. I'm mad. Mm. To anyone who is watching that isn't subscribed or doesn't have Twitch Turbo or ad blockers, ads are about to start, so please go grab yourself a drink. Make sure you stretch your legs and all the good stuff. I mean, I don't even know if I want to go and do that all again, if I'm being completely honest with you. We'll see what kind of day it is. Where's my flute? There it is. That's for a quest. Ooh, okay, we have cute stuff. Does it not come with the retro TV? It has the retro radio. Interesting. It has cool rugs though. Love that. I'm not sure where I want all that stuff to go if we do retro. I want to see what that looks like with this. Ooh, funky. Maybe we'll decorate this room tomorrow. Fudge everything else. Fudge responsibilities. I don't want it. Keep pressing the wrong friggin' button. Right, okay. I like the abstract art in this one. I also like that one. I love the starship and the UFO. And I like that. I like all this. Retro table, retro end table. I like the fireplace too, and the bed. I swear I had a sofa, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see what kind of room we can make out of this. The radio can't go on top of things. Okay. Love that. I hate when you can't friggin... Like, you can't even freaking put that in the right place, so... Dude. Okay, you can put the radio there. Maybe you can have the retro cushions like that. Oh, we didn't put the rug down. Can't friggin' center it. Okay. Shane, don't even think about coming this way, dude. I really like that rug. Let's try all these. Will that fit? I don't think it will. Oh, it will. Interesting. I don't know what this room's gonna be. That's the only thing. Just some quirky stuff, I guess. More of the cushions. Why we need this many cushions? Could not tell you. Maybe the stool can go, like, here. As if someone's resting their little tootsies. But then it's uneven. I'm not sure I like that. Did I try this rug? I didn't. I could... Oh, but then I can't put the... Let's say we could put it at like an angle, kind of. Like that. Because then you get the little cushions like that. Possibly. What kind of plans does Jojo have? None that I want. Wizard. Save me. With a book pile and a tree. Can always count on the wizard. Do we want that like that? This can just be the reading area, it's fine. Do we vibe with that? That's the question. Is it a vibe? Or is it not a vibe? I think it's cute. Okay. That's fine. I'll put the tree there. And that there for now. Okay. Where did that cushion go? There. We can go to the desert and see what we can spend our eggs on. Exotic? What the hell? What is that? Okay, I'm curious. Short bookcase, hardwood, salad, okay. George. Okay, he just wants spicy food. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna get the magic rock candy. Because that's always a win. And I'm very I don't think I have enough eggs. Oh, I do. Okay. Never mind. We're good. We're gonna go home. I want to see if we can get our free cactus. Oh my god, we got a cute one this time. The last one we got was so fucking creepy. And let's see. Skip. What are we coming out with? Oh, it looks cute. Pink's not my color, but that's cute. Okay. I wanna go back to the valley. Look at my little pixelated knees. Is it like a giant house? What the heck is that? What? Oh, it has to be indoors. Okay. But we have another cactus. Where's our other one? I can't remember where I put him. I feel like we need to display our cacti. In places of honor. Hannah Banana, hello, hello. Welcome back. I've lost my cactus. We got a fashion makeover. So we're looking fancy. My little pixelated knees are out. I can't remember what I did with my cactus. Where is he? Did I put him somewhere? There's one, but I have another one somewhere. Oh my god, Pika stole it again. Yes. Okay, but then they have to go in here. Pika's always stealing my watering can, and it's so sad. Damn it, I bought a rhubarb. I got the retro catalog, but it didn't have a TV in it, so I'm kind of sad. But now I want to see what this is. This a it better not be a wall decal. It is, isn't it? Oh my god. I don't know why I bought that. That's a radish. I needed beets. We are day 17. We had a few days in Skull Cavern. Okay, I need to put these in my hair. Oh god, it gave us mixed seeds. Not what I need. Day 17 of spring. No, it wasn't there. I looked everywhere for the 3 days. I bought the retro catalog as well, but no luck. I know, right? I feel like they're being mean to me. And now I've lost my cactus. I don't know where he's gone. He was over here. And I don't know where I've put him. I must have hidden him somewhere. Because he creeped me out. It's a sad time for us. Oh, there he is! Mr. Cactus, what are you doing over there? How do I get to you? Oh my god. What? There's a mushroom log. Okay. How the hell do I get to my cactus? Where is he? Oh my god. How is he stuck behind that? Okay, there we go. I have him. I feel like we're gonna have to do a collection of our very special cacti. Okay. Harvest some trees while we're here. And then we'll have to stop decorating this area soon. Because it can't be my tree farm forever. I quite literally don't have a clue what I use them for. So I think I'm going to keep about 50 and then just sell the rest. Because I am with you, I have no clue whatsoever what to do. Oh no, it's gonna go. Thank fuck for that. Master plan for the batteries. I need more mystic trees. I also need to find a place for this magic rock candy before I accidentally eat it. I think I might put my mushroom logs here. Oh, there. Beautiful. Yes, he probably does. I should probably ask him, right? Thank you, Pika, for the posture check and hydrate. I will do that in just a moment. Give me the fiber. This is 100% just my fiber field, and I love it. My ancient fruit wine is... Oh my god, Hannah, you have a... What is that? A latte. Delicious. Delicious. I actually want to move my dehydrator into the greenhouse. Yeah, remember everyone in chat looking and stuff, don't forget your coffees. Okay. Where the hell did I get that from? Why is it in my inventory? Hello? Hello? Is it there? No? There. Okay. We've put it down. But yeah, this is the retro room that I created. It needs more lights, I've just noticed. Maybe we can get just the little wall sconce or something. Maybe a little one here. Right, I think it's cute too. I kind of really love the abstract rugs. Let's go to sleep. Right? That would be so cute. Oh, it's Pam's birthday. Love that. My favorite person ever. Okay. Where's my wardrobe? I have not built Pam's house yet. I probably should, but ugh, I just don't like Pam. Devil spawn. Bombs. And a blessing. The wine not ready yet, for sure. Yeah, like, I don't know why I have to do it, you know? Call me selfish, but damn. Why am I always the one that has to fix the village? I got an auto petter as well. I was so freaking happy. Right? Finally, my first one on year 4. Take another 4 years to get another one, but we'll get there in the end. Okay. I wonder if can you dehydrate ancient fruit? Is that a thing? Oh, you can. Nice. But I have to refill these kegs over here. I got 5 auto petters in 1 year, 4 out of 5 while opening gold mystery boxes. Oh my god. Maybe I should do that. Not that I don't like my animals, but petting them daily is a chore. I can really recommend it. I told another streamer. And he also got 3 auto petters this way. Oh my god, I need to try. Yes, I think I followed Kaylin. Or maybe I forgot. Which means I have to follow. My brain, honestly, my brain and the heat, I've been so mixed up with life. I swear I followed them though. Then I definitely must have followed them. And I'm very, very thankful. Okay, we are. Oh god, I ran out. That's not good. It's okay. We can sell this. Thank you for treating Nyrax. I'm sure he very much appreciates it. Even if he is a diva. We do love a diva dragon. Okay. Okay. I should probably make truffle oil with this, right? Oh, it was Pam's birthday. Every time that he levels up, you unlock new colors, and then you can like change his color and stuff like that. Charlotte has been after the black variation forever. Pam, okay. Thank you for treating Nyrex, Pika. Okay, we need to put some more tappers on some of these trees. Although I'm not sure I need so many pine trees, to be perfectly honest. I kind of want to see if Sandy sells beetroot. Because if she does, I'm just going to buy a load. We actually had one earlier, Hannah, but we're always good for another one. Earth's rotation is changing speed. It's actually slowing, and that means that on average, the length of a day increases by around 1.8 seconds per century. The last one was about dreams, I do believe. But I love a good fact. Beet seeds, okay. I'll buy another load of starfruit seeds while we're here as well. Never hurts to have too many. I'll buy a few rhubarb seeds as well. Oh, a coat stand. I never knew she had that. That fun fact is a bit scary, but I have to remind myself that I won't be there when days have 28 hours because that'll be right? Like, no thank you, sir. Don't want to be a part of that shit. It's just very fascinating. Trust me, you don't have to do math here. I want to put my cool coat rack by the door. Cute. Love it. I needed to go to the greenhouse. And beetroot seeds. 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 2 more, so I will just destroy coffee plants. It's fine. What seeds are these? Plant these in fall. You are spring. You are fall, and see, because of the Calico Desert Festival, I didn't get a new quest this month. Oh, not this month, this week. Which is very annoying, because I need to unlock all the recipes. But we can quickly go check on the desert. The island farm. Willie, stop telling me you smell like fish, my guy. I have to wait for all that to catch up. I like the Calico Desert Festival because of the quests and the mines, especially when you get births or bad births. Or music. That, right, okay, Hannah. I literally had 2 good luck days and I had a magic rock candy, so I had like +5 on the luck. And I was getting all the worst buffs ever. It was crazy. It was not fun. Okay. I need to set up more beehives. That is for definite. Probably should have thought of that before I came all the way, but it's fine. I can't remember what I needed the parsnips for, but I know I needed them for something. Something I need to cook. Burger, no. Farmer's lunch. That was it. Okay. I still have recipes I need to unlock. I need to do a stir fry, but I need kale, which I'm growing. I need ginger. I have ginger somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Yeah, I feel like my lucky days are never lucky. I swear I had more ginger somewhere. Where did I put my ginger? If anyone sees any ginger, let me know. Like, why have I got so much honey? I probably only need 10. I have a good amount of fairy rose honey. And I don't know why there's coffee in there. There, I knew I had ginger. What was it that I had to do? Beehives, okay. I can make 3 more. I swear there was something I had to make. I can make another ancient seed, which I'm gonna do. I still need to do a jack-o'-lantern. If anyone sees something I have missed, please shout at me. Like, realistically, I could probably... Oh no, same. I never know what I'm looking for. We could probably move all of these. Maybe have it look prettier. I'm not sure yet. I need to do that. I always overflow with the flowers. Okay, ginger ale. There we go. I'm just going through the recipes and hoping I've cooked them. I think I've cooked a lot of them, which is good. I have no clue. It just says a list here on the thing. I just put a, like, playlist on. I know what you mean, though, but I don't think it is. Okay, we can sell those. Maybe redecorate this little area a bit. I'm not sure what we would put there. I don't know where to get the last piece of this damn skeleton. It's annoying the heck out of me. Maybe we can do like 4 of those. What kind of floor do I want? Or I have no clue where he is, if I'm completely honest with you. Maybe some of the brick? That could be cute. He is somewhere doing something. I have no clue what it is. Probably. Knowing my brother, yes. So if we plant another mystic tree. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Okay, so how many are they in? They're 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. The brick is kind of cute. I like it. Will I have enough? Nope, I will not. Okay. Oh wait, that is odd. Maybe like 1, 2, 3. So we can do. Right, red crows. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 1, that's 2. I'm missing number 3. And I want them to be displayed. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, I need 2 more. That's not gonna be long enough. We can put these in each of the 4 corners. Did not mean to do that. Why is it not letting me put it there? Is it because it's not... The heck? That is so freaking weird, but okay. Okay, I guess I put it there. As long as we get the light. Oh my god, he's huge. We can put you there. You can't really see them, but it's okay. It's fine. No, don't like that. Maybe the statues can go further back. Mr. Geronimo. Our perfection. And our owl. No. Where the hell do I get that? I want it. We have to go to sweep. We made some money. Child. You need this pink little bread. And a box in the bar. Pink bread. Fortune teller. And good humor. Is the pink bread a food? Do you mean the strange bun? Or the pink cake? Wait, which one? Strange bun or pink cake? Okay, and I put it in the storage in... What's his face? Gus's bar? Okay, it's Shane's birthday tomorrow, that's fine. Right. I'm waiting for my rhubarb. Right, our beehives and stuff can go there. I think we'll probably do like an area down here for the rare crows, maybe. Oh, wrong room. Interesting. I will go there now. Let me put this stuff away. Not the strange bun. I need the strange bun. I'm waiting for the beetroot to do so I can put it in the mayor's fridge so I can finally get access to the damn bar. Oh, not the what do you call it? The casino. Oh, I have to wait. Don't wait. No, I have the access key. I should be able to get in. So this room down here. Do I just put it there? What the heck? Where do I put it? This box? This box? It's not letting me open this box. Is it a quest? I'm just here. Not knowing what the heck I'm doing. Is it saying I can click? Somewhere here. Okay, duck mayonnaise. No, it's fine. It is fine. We can go get some duck. Do I have duck mayonnaise? Oh, God. Let me see if I have the egg of a duck. Duck mayonnaise. There we go. Where's my horse? Okay. Oh. This creepy thing? Oh my God. Do I get another one from Vincent's room? Oh my God. Wait, are there any more of these that I had no freaking clue about? What the heck? Oh, cutscene. Oh, Khaleesi. I have no clue what that is. So probably not. The lighting is so nice right now. I had to come and take some nature shots. I've been trying to connect with the outdoors a little more. I want to know what it's like being a farmer. It's a way of life I've never really thought about. Well, until now. Yeah, those cows are so cute. Hey, I have an idea. Let's take some pictures with these cows. You can show me how to approach one. I'll just set it to shoot on a timer. Oh my God, Haley's outfit completely changed. Oh my God. Oh my God, these are so cute. I don't think she's happy. Oh, she is. That was fun, Khaleesi, and these photos are hilarious. I know. I'm gonna go home and take a shower now. You probably should. You stink. Come on, bucko. Oh, we should check the lady over here. Thank you, Pika. I will hydrate now. You never have anything good, lady. You'll get that with the super cucumber when you put... Okay, okay, I'll do that. I should have a super cucumber. We have more statues to put somewhere. Where should we put them? Oh my god. Do I have a super cucumber? What even? Was that it? Did I see it? Yes. We shall go and investigate. Town. Here? No. How the hell do I get in here? Above? You go above? In here? Oh, this box here. How the heck do I get in there? Right middle? Okay. Oh, there. Oh my god, I got it. Love that. Go back to the bus stop. Bucko. It is creepy as freaking heck. What the hell? We are gonna have so many freaking statues. Right, I wanted to make another area here. Or maybe we can put them over there. Hang on. Pinky Lemon. That's a great name. Hopefully I have them all. Oh my god, look at them. Yes, I do have Iridium Krobus. That one I knew about and I was like, I need him immediately. I'm gonna put grass here and see, I need 2 more. And then it'll be like perfect. I want to put grass there. Don't think I have anything. I could put this, but it doesn't fit. I guess we can just put it there. It's fine. Or we make 2 lights to go either side. I think I like that idea. So we do this. We do 1 here, 1 here. Do we put the cutest one in the middle? And now it looks like they're both like fighting over her love. He's like, she's my girl, pal. And he's like, yeah, come at me, bro. And she's like, stop fighting over me. I'm in love with the bear over there. And he's just like, hey, pals, got any honey? I'm so stupid, but I love it. God. Because I want obelisks, whatever they're called, to go over there. Or maybe we move the bear, like, I don't know. No, I like our bear there. He's cute. So they're all just, you know, having some sort of love fight. And he's just, he has no clue. He's like, I just want some honey. Right. I think he looks cute there. I'm not sure what else we can do with this area. But we'll figure it out. Do I send to this bear more, do you think? But then he's odd, so I don't think it's really... I can't really send to him much, can you? He just looks like he's in an odd place. He, like, should be, I don't know, like here, maybe. Should we try it? I know we like him where he is, but... I kind of feel like he needs to be there a bit more. Any excuse for me to add more grass? And we can put Leah's statue back where it is. Okay, he looks cute. Do I need more grass? I do not. Grass is one of my favorite accessories. This sounds very strange, but it's the truth. It makes every area look cute. Same. When in doubt, grass it out. I feel like I should be some sort of poetic speaker. Mm-hmm. It really does. Right, I'm running around like a headless chicken. We can get the wood here. I do want to get some more sheds as well. This is going to be filled up with crystallariums. Oh, I still have my chicken that I need to put somewhere. Oh, do I not have coal? Oh my god, I don't have coal. I'm gonna have to go buy a load off Clint. We can put our chicken here. There we go. I did chicken here. How much does that go for? Even though I'm gonna do dehydrated pineapples. It's only 5, right? Maybe I do the mangoes. I think I could probably get an obsolete tomorrow too. I was gonna get the one for the island. First. That's a bit better. And there's still so much of the house we still need to decorate. Oh my Christ. And I just realized the time. Guys, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna end the stream just because we are gonna go over time otherwise. But thank you everyone for joining me. I had a great time. Shall we search for someone to raid? I think we should. I don't know why that went so loud. I'm so sorry. Good night, Hannah. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Let's see who is right. Gotta love a bit of Harry. One of my favorite songs also. Okay, I think I might have found someone. Okay, thank you everyone. Please send some love to Caro.